I think there will be public crypto companies. I originally predicted we'd see them in calendar year 2020. I think you and I may have discussed that. The pandemic has affected a lot of things, and I think that has slowed things down a bit. But look, it's very clear there is enthusiasm for real use cases to solve real problems. And when those are scaled problems, I think you're going to see a lot of investor interest in both the crypto markets as well as the public equity markets.
The world is now on a tipping scale, with the economy sinking lower by the day. On the other side, the Ripple lawsuit hasn't stopped for 1 second, with constant delays from the regulatory body, which only continues to hurt Ripple. But for some reason, I think we are at the center of something big, since this lawsuit could be the start of regulatory clarity for cryptocurrencies. And it just so happens that the SEC has a knack for going for the most influential and life-changing cryptos in the business. We have so much in store for you today. As always, welcome to Moneyside, your favorite crypto channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you get updates when we drop new videos. Don't forget to smash that like button. And remember, you can always leave a comment or question in the section below. As if the Ripple lawsuit wasn't enough, the SEC is now going after one of the most successful crypto exchanges of our time, Binance. The regulatory body has launched an investigation against Binance Coin, which is just a soft touch to say that they are one step away from suing the company. Ripple is solving real-life problems, including cross-border payments and high fees, but the SEC found it necessary to launch a lawsuit against them. And now they're also planning to go for Binance, conveniently one of the most sought-after crypto exchange platforms next to only Coinbase. The regulatory body is investigating Binance to identify if Binance should have registered its coin as securities and whether the ICO is legal. This is the same lawsuit they've launched against Ripple and XRP. Binance Coin is doing relatively well in the crypto market, and my best guess is that that's precisely what flagged them. The SEC goes for cryptos that seem to be on top of their game. But what is the goal of this regulatory body? Is the SEC planning to sue every influential and successful crypto in the world, except for some reason Ethereum and Bitcoin? Or are they now trying to speed up regulatory clarity with multiple filings? All we can tell for sure is that the SEC isn't the one pulling the strings. And of course, we should strap in for lawsuits being filed by the SEC, even the ones that conveniently do not make sense, like the one against Ripple. We now have a crucial role to remember, and that is the SEC isn't dependable, especially regarding information. The regulatory body seems to be picking on every successful franchise and going after them. And if that keeps going on, we expect significant retaliation from the crypto community. As we can see, the XRP army is already planning to join the lawsuit. That's because there's so much fraud happening in the case that the people can't continue to stand on the sidelines. Additionally, we expect that this lawsuit could dictate the future of the crypto world. And now the SEC will follow up on the other cryptos.
If we're solving a real problem and it's at scale, then I think it's a compliment. I think the most important thing that is going on in crypto is understanding what is real and what is just hype. Some, I think, may look back on Bitcoin and find that it was the Napster of digital assets. What I mean by that is Napster was the first to digitize music and demonstrate, hey, if you digitize music, you can do a lot of cool things with that. But ultimately, they were circumventing trademark laws, they were circumventing royalty payments, and government stepped in, and Napster was not successful. But Spotify, iTunes, Pandora, they were very successful. I think what you'll find is that maybe the next generation of digital assets ends up solving some of the original problems that Bitcoin set out to solve.
Well, you've heard it straight from the horse's mouth. And I guess by now we all know which cryptocurrency is set out to achieve that. None other than Ripple's very own XRP. As we look into that, there's something else I'd like to bring your attention to. There's a study by the University of Michigan Law School about the Ripple case. The study is entitled Understanding and Regulating 21st Century Payment Systems. One of the main things that stands out from this study is the stakeholder buy-in. It talks about, in addition, not only does the very foundation of Ripple protocol mirror a self-regulatory organization in many ways, but it provides the best means to ensure users develop the protocol in the most socially beneficial way. Ripple users must accept, by at least a majority, any changes to the protocol. The development of the protocol, in its very essence, is self-regulatory, although it is a de facto sort of representation. This sort of organization could help motivate user buy-in because it would give users a forum to communicate their views with regulators in a constructive way. I know you must be wondering what this Ripple shareholders buy-in is all about, otherwise known as XRP buyback. Well, this means that Ripple initial public offering is incoming. And as we can see from a tweet by Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, which he shared at the beginning of the year back in January. Brad Garlinghouse shared on his Twitter thread saying, "Excited to announce Ripple bought back our Series C December 2019 shares at $15 billion valuation. 2022 slowdown is not in our vocabulary. Even with 2021's headwinds, it was our best year on record, and Ripple's financial position, $1 billion in the bank, is the strongest we've ever been." RippleNet is much more than cross-border payments. It's bringing crypto-native services such as liquidity to enterprises. Today, the network has a volume run rate of just under $10 billion. Huge props to the team for continuously upping their game and leaning into new capabilities every year. Ripple X full speed ahead on establishing a multitude of capabilities to the XRP ledger. NFTs, CBDCs, interoperability bridges, sidechains, and so much more, working hand in hand with developers and partners around the world. It's a multi-chain world after all.
I saw an interesting move you guys did. You bought back your round C shares at a higher valuation than what they were at the moment. What was the rationale behind that?
So we did a Series C financing, I'm going to try to get my dates right here, in 2019, in Q4 of 2019, and we raised $200 million from a series of investors. When we negotiated that, we had pre-negotiated the ability to repurchase that up to a certain period of time for 1.5x the issuance. So we repurchased all of the Series C back from our investors because we thought it was a good investment. We thought that was accretive to all of our other shareholders. As you mentioned or you asked, we have been profitable and cash flow positive, so we're able to use that. So we've repurchased north of $500 million of Ripple shares over the past couple of years, including that financing.
When you listen to what Brad Garlinghouse shares in that interview, what comes to mind is that Ripple bought back Series C shares. Series C investors were Tetragon, Route 66, and SBI. Tetragon sued post-SEC. SBI and Route 66 are ostensibly still invested from early rounds that they also participated in Series B and A respectively, according to a tweet by Wrath of Kahneman. Further into what Garlinghouse shared on one of his other interviews on CNBC, we can see that he might have hinted on the possibility of Ripple exploring IPOs after the SEC lawsuit ends.
We're now at a stage of growth where I think we're more likely to be the buyer versus the buyee or seller.
But is an IPO on the cards at some point?
Well, I think we want to get certainty and clarity in the United States with the US SEC. I'm hopeful that the SEC will not slow that process down any more than they already have. But we certainly at a point in scale where that is a possibility, and we'll look at that once we're past this lawsuit with the SEC.
With that said, let's hope that the SEC will not delay this process any further so that we can all see Ripple's full potential in the foreseeable future. As always, do your own research and always trade safely, guys. We continue to pray for the people of Ukraine. Let's stop the war. Please keep in mind, we're not a licensed financial advisor. All videos on this channel are intended for entertainment purposes only. You can let us know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have a conversation. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and please click on that subscribe button below. And be sure to turn on notifications so you get informed whenever we post our amazing content. Thanks again, and we will see you on the next Money Side.